Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're looking at a TempSpike by ThermoPro, 100% wire-free, 350-foot Bluetooth range, rechargeable battery, time and smart alarms, probe to the booster 6.5 feet, booster to smart device 350 feet, temperature range 14 degrees Fahrenheit to 212. Also the accuracy is plus or minus 1.8 degrees Fahrenheit. This is how the package comes. You got your wireless probe, comes in a booster battery pack assembly so that it boosts the signal to your phone, comes with a charging USB-C, and it also comes with a instant probe thermometer also if you wanted to do an instant reading. So this nice little covered package, temperature spike, I've already paired it. This is the booster. There we go. Okay, so you just insert this probe up to this, just past this little line, and the app will tell you that. And then it will send the signal to this booster station, and this booster station will send it to your phone or your tablet. In our case, we're using a tablet. So on this probe, there is two sensors. So one sensor is, let's say, the ambient temperature, which is that of the oven that you're cooking your meat in, possibly, which we're going to be cooking a roast. Probe will do the inside, and this will measure the oven temperature. We're going to see how that works in a minute. It looks like a nice little kit for $20. I couldn't pass it up. In fact, I didn't even see it. My wife found it. But for 20 bucks, I think it's worth giving it a try. And it comes with this nice little cover to keep everything clean when you're not using it. Now, the caution says always insert the temperature spike into the thickest part of the meat. Ensure the notch on the probe is fully covered by the meat. Place the booster at least 1 foot away from the cooking appliance to avoid any potential damage from heat. Do not immediately place the probe under running water after you remove it from the heat. Allow it to cool down first. Ensure you wear gloves when removing the probe from the cooked meat. So we are using this Pro Series member mark griddle, and we've never cooked a roast on here before. I'm just got it cleaned up today for the season. I'm burning in some oil on the deck there. I got a little bit of rust in the lid on the inside where I failed to keep it wiped down. Outside looking good. There's a few little rust spots, but other than that, it looks beautiful, except for that lid that I need to take care of. And we are over 500 degrees. We're going to turn this down. We're going to be searing the meat in a little bit. This is our roast that we're going to be cooking. So like I said, this is my first time, so bear with me here. And we are searing it now. Okay, we're working in the sear here. Starting to brown pretty nice on all the sides except for the ends. And also our first time with the temperature probe spike, temperature spike. So let's put the probe in right here. Just like that. We are connected. So the target is 170 and we're at 75 internal temperature. And we're 144 ambient temperature, 145 and climbing. And I'm going to close the lid and see if we keep our signal. Okay, so temperature-wise, ambient temperature 154, 158 and climbing now that we close the lid. And we are 77 internal temperature. So this is going to be interesting. We can see that the oven temperature portion is 189 and climbing, 192 and climbing, and the internal is still 77. So this is pretty cool. We got the grill lid down, so we turned it into a cooking oven. on the Pro Series member mark. And we're just watching the temperature. We are at 262 inside the oven, and I'm going to turn that down because we want to slow cook. So the temperature spike is working good. We now have turned the burners down as far as they go. We're looking at 354 degrees inside the oven. I like that it has the ambient temperature sensor and the internal meat temperature sensor. That way you can tell what your oven is doing and what the internal meat is doing. So I had to open the lid because we were way up around 378. The burners are down as far as they'll go. So I'm letting the heat out of the lid there to cool this thing down. We're on low on all the burners. And we are coming down to 331. Now, I hadn't noticed that this app, since we dialed in the meat that we're going to cook, it says 250 is high and 225 is low. So we really want to cook it between 225 and 250, and I'm at 320. So we're dropping it now, and I did turn the meat so that we don't get too brown on one side. Well, we're almost down to the 250 high temperature. So probably closing the lid was too much heat. 122 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're looking at 327 on the oven. The oven is 325 degrees, so you can see that the temperature probe and the digital oven are very close, within 2 degrees. We had to move the meat to the oven because it was cooking too quickly on the surface. So we didn't really get it to do it on the member mark grill. So we're comparing the temperatures of the ambient, right down here 327. We're comparing it to the digital oven, which is 325. So they're within 2 degrees of agreeing with each other. So if you split this difference, I think that's pretty accurate. And we're at 122 degrees on the meat internally. And we are looking at a 42 minutes and 42 seconds cook time. I wanted to get this video out a couple of weeks ago when we picked it up while it was current at Sam's Club. I don't know if they have any left, but it's always a good deal to do your walk around looking for those little things that are on sale. Now, I didn't find this. My wife found it, and she asked me, hey, do you want this? And I took one look at it and says, yeah, that's pretty cool. So this video is short and sweet. I didn't get a chance to show you what the meat looked like at the end because we had family over, and I didn't know everything, all that was going on when I started making this video. But I do want to demonstrate how it worked in the meat and show you that. And it was pretty amazing. It comes up with the time left remaining as an estimated time. And we later changed our setting to medium well instead of well done. And all in all, it makes cooking a breeze. And I was really shocked that the signal was able to go through the stainless steel lid. And later we transferred the meat to the oven, and it was able to send the signal from the steel oven out to the app, which I think is technically amazing.